Here's our tail of the tape for this matchup. Manon Fiorot, 5 years older than the newcomer Tabatha Ricci at 31.
In jiu-jitsu, at 5 feet 1 inch tall, she weighed an officially 124 1/2 pounds. In 5 professional fights, she stands perfect with 5 victories and no defeats. Fighting out of Ventura, California, here is the undefeated Tabatha Baby Shark Ricci! And across the octagon, her opponent fighting out of the red corner. Her background is in karate. At 5 feet 7 inches tall, she too weighed an officially 124 1/2 pounds. Her professional record stands at 6 victories with 1 defeat. She fights out of Nice, France. Here is Manon the Beast Fiorot! And your referee in charge of the action is Herb Dean.
First action of the night for Herb Dean. How about Tabatha Ricci staring down the barrel of the camera for the entire introduction,
you mean
right?
The baby shark?
The baby shark.
Come on, Dom. Give us a rendition.
Put up the fin and
I don't know.
Come on.
Ready.
He doesn't have kids. He doesn't know.
Come on. Relax, man.
We're underway.
Got a
3
fight going
possible rounds here in a flyweight matchup. Tabatha Ricci, 5-0 UFC debut here. All of her previous fights have come at 115 pounds, but taking the opportunity.
And there's that sidekick. Opens with that every single time, and she's furious with the fist, let me tell you. Uses that sidekick kind of like a jab and gets in range and lets the hands go. Now on the flip side, Ricci, she's way better on the ground. So it's not a striker versus grappler matchup, but Fiorot is way better on the feet and Ricci is way better on the ground. So there's your path to victory for either lady.
And man, does Fiorot look large and gigantic next to this 115-pounder who moved up a weight class right now. They look like 2 different weight classes for sure.
And also Ricci just 5 feet 1 inches tall, so she's going to be the shorter fighter even at 115 plenty of times.
Nice side kick to the leg. As you said, Dom, I mean, look at the size of her.
It's huge. It's not even, it's 2 different weight classes, it looks like to me. And that tells you that Ricci wanted to come in here and make a statement and just be in the UFC. And this is a huge test.
Yeah, listen, I see her often down at the Ruka Sport Warehouse. She trains down there, training with Mackenzie Dern. She's worked out with Justine Kish, Jessica Andrade. Her father was a jiu-jitsu specialist. You know, she's trying to, you know, become a lifelong fighter, lifelong martial artist. So when you get these opportunities, whether it's last minute or not, you know, you got to take advantage of them. And she fought kind of recently in the LFA against, hold on, where are my notes? Vanessa Grimes. Looked fantastic. Took her down, got the armbar pretty quickly.
Yep, finished her last 2 fights to get to the UFC to Ricci, but Manon Fiorot is a dangerous finisher as well. 5 of her 6 wins have come by knockout.
Nicely done there for Fiorot. She does that very well. She's got strong hips. That was the first takedown attempt by Ricci, and Fiorot just shook her off.
Mixing it up. Both legs, both fists.
And the problem with Fiorot doing this is she's keeping the range even longer because she's mostly kicking and side kicking. So it makes Ricci even shorter than she already is at this range deficit.
Catches her on the way in with a right.
And it's the power that Fiorot has as well, because, you know, she has tremendous power in those hands. Speed, power, accuracy. She's a deadly striker.
Ricci doing a really good job keeping moving, though.
Yes.
Not sitting still, so she's just eating big shots. She's continually moving, so she's eating some shots, but they're not horrible. They're not taking her out.
She hasn't taken anything particularly flush on the chin. She's moving well, staying out of range, and then doing a good job of closing the distance when she's trying to get the takedown. The problem is, so far, every time Fiorot she's passed that test. She's defended the takedown. She shoved her off and then gone back to the striking.
She almost just looks almost too big to take down for her. Like, just very strong, very tough to take down. Oh, there's that first big shot landed right there. I mean, to the face of Ricci.
I mean, you got to respect Ricci. Takes this what? What was the short notice, Brendan? A few days?
Oh, yeah, it was about a week. Earlier this week, yeah.
Nice right hand by Ricci there.
Majorly undersized, you know, taking it on short notice, but steps in there with a beast like this. And
Fiorot just 1 step ahead.
Yeah, Fiorot, beast by name, beast by nature. She's got a lot of potential.
12-0 Muay Thai record. You'll see when Ricci gets close, she'll just throw up a Thai clinch and some knees. get the fight right back to where she wants it. Puts together a combination there.
And when you see Fiorot throw a full combination together, that's where she has success in landing. When she throws 1 or 2 on Ricci, Ricci does pretty good defending. But the combinations, that's what's dangerous about Fiorot.
And for Ricci, typically, she has a judo black belt. Typically, when she gets her takedowns, it comes from the judo side of things. So to utilize that, she's got to clinch Fiorot. She's got to get a hold of her, get her up against the fence. But the style of fighting that Manon is using right now is making that almost impossible. She's lowering the base, pumping that jab, hitting her with side kicks, and just keeping her at bay, keeping her away. And that's forcing Ricci to lunge in, trying to grab a single leg. Well, that's not her strong point. She's not a freestyle wrestler, and we're seeing that shortfall here.
Nice left hand.
Oh, almost slipped on the way in, I think, did Fiorot.
Ricci got her a little on that exchange. That was nice by Ricci. She was slick. She moved out of the way and then was able to hit her with a good body shot.
A cheeky little kick up the midsection.
Something to take with her into the corner. Round 2 is coming up.
Ponta pra ela tá, ó. Tá perfeita, a movimentação de cabeça tá boa, mas tem que colar.
You're moving ahead really well. You need to get close to her. You need to get her in the middle of the octagon.
Tá bem demais, tá movimentando bem, mas tem que tentar
You're
colar
moving
mais
a
rápido,
lot,
tá bom?
but you need to
Faz
go
aquela
faster.
passada pro lado, entra com a direita na
Go to
cara.
the side and strike it from the right.
The UFC 263 prelims on ESPN. Get your pay-per-view night going on ESPN. In the featured bout, a slugfest at lightweight as Drew Dober takes on Kiwi striker Brad Riddell. UFC 263 prelims from Glendale, Arizona begin at 8 Eastern on ESPN and ESPN+. Back to the here and now. Hard to put together. 5 minutes better than Manon Fiorot did in the first round.
Yeah, and this pace that she's keeping is heavy. She's there. She's looking for the finish right now, just heavy.
Don't do
big
it.
Strikes.
Why? I mean, that's just a little inexperience there. I don't understand why she went for the takedown, though. She's having her way. She's controlling the fight. She's doing damage. If it goes to the ground, that is giving Ricci the best possible opportunity to win this fight. You know, as we see on the feet, I mean, Fiorot needs to change her name to Fists of Fury. Manon Fists of Fury Fiorot or something. If I'm saying that right.
I like
Better
it.
than Beast. Nothing wrong with Beast, but Fiorot sounds like Fury. That's my logic.
The Beast from Nice, France.
Been there many times. Nice place.
Not if you run into Manon on the streets. Leg kicks on each side and then another combination up top for Fiorot.
Wait for the left head kick. Ooh. There's just so much power generated when she throws. She throws with everything, every time. Doesn't load up, though. Just good technique, excellent power, great conditioning, and, of course, tremendous technique.
And no signs of slowing down.
Now, one thing that I look at from Fiorot that we're going to see is, can she move backwards? We haven't seen Ricci be able to move her backwards at all. She's only moved forward the whole fight. So is she as effective moving backwards and forward as she is forward? Because right now we see she is hard to beat if she's on her front foot. If she's moving forward on you, Fiorot is a problem.
Oh, yeah. She ain't got no reverse gear, Dom. And I don't think she needs it right now. 2 nice elbows.
And right now, forward is all you need against Ricci. The problem with Ricci is they want a takedown, but she's got to piece together some strikes to get to it.
See, that was an opportunity for Ricci there to get the takedown. That was the closest she came to any kind of clinch scenario.
She just looks a little too strong.
Oh, big right sits her down. That is the beginning of the end. Fiorot hammering away. Ricci back to her feet.
Hey, look at that.
She's so strong.
I'm telling you, Fists of Fury.
So overwhelming. And the toughness of Ricci to stay in this right now, I mean, goodness.
Could you imagine if she does something with this Kimura hold that she has here?
Oh,
Goodness.
that's going to do it. The Beast again.
What a fight.
Wow.
Oh
Big
my
showing
God.
in Las Vegas. Manon Fiorot.
Get him in, Herb.
Well, the end comes at the official time. 3 minutes of round number 2. Referee Herb Dean steps in, puts a halt to the bout for your winner by TKO, Manon the Beast Fiorot.